Welcome to this evening's weather forecast for the next 4 days. Currently, there is an amber weather warning for heavy snow and blizzards in Scotland, and there are also wider yellow weather warnings for snow and ice in other areas such as southwestern England, most of Scotland, and parts of southern England. This surface pressure chart shows another occlusion in northern Scotland, and we click forwards to later today. We see that the strengthening of the winds is present with the manifestation of the tightly packed isobars and a fairly slack flow further south, but a trough will be affecting parts of Western Wales, so there could be some hail, sleet, snow and rain showers further out at sea, and inland more hail and sleet and snow, and that's later. Lighter winds inland in much of England, but perhaps not light enough to bring the mist and fog that I thought would be a threat tonight in the Slough area where I live. Then we move into the next day, and it's tomorrow, Wednesday, and we still have these very cold northerly winds and veering to northwesterly winds as well. So it's a cold direction. The trough is maintained over northwestern Wales, and the occlusion will be really digging in deep there in Scotland, and we're expecting up to 15 centimetres of snow in a short space of time, with strong winds gusting up to 40-45 miles per hour, treacherous driving conditions. Best advice is not to go out at all during the blizzards, and also be very careful wherever you are because of the very cold overnight temperatures and the ice that will be forming throughout the days and nights. Some places will yet again have ice days, but probably, as you'll see here, we won't have any by Thursday because we start to bring in a slightly more northwesterly flow of air. But watch this small area of low in the North Sea, because this could cause us a few headaches. It could cause some sleet and snow showers in northeastern England, and we have another occlusion spreading downwards from Scotland affecting much of Ireland, and that's on Wednesday later. And the winds will be picking up a bit as well across Wales and England. Temperatures still really cold. It's only when we go forward from this, when the computer decides to load, we have more of this northwesterly flow. So this will be the first day of the milder weather. But when I say milder, it won't feel particularly mild at all. And we're still having northwesterly airflow, and we have very cold land, and it is the middle of January, so it will be just a couple of degrees Celsius milder generally. The winds will be not a major issue, except in northern Scotland, where it will be a bit breezy, strong breeze up there. And then we have that occlusion problem at east of East Anglia, heading towards mainland Europe. Then we have this similar northwesterly flow on Thursday, and there's quite a keen breeze, again affecting northern Scotland and northeastern parts of England. The temperatures again would be similar. Probably much drier conditions except for northern Scotland, so no precipitation is expected across Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, Wales and England on Thursday at this time. And then we move in again, and we find ourselves on Friday this week, and we won't have colder temperatures, and it would be a more continuation of cold temperatures, but not very cold, and quite dry again. And with lighter winds, fog will become a problem by Thursday night into Friday. Fog in the inland areas with light winds and cold temperatures. So freezing fog is quite likely in many places inland in England and parts of Scotland. And then we move in to Friday night here, it's showing it more clearly. Light winds, so freezing fog overnight. You could wake up to fog on Friday morning, or you could wake up to freezing fog and frost on Saturday. The general theme is that it will become slightly less cold as the week goes towards the weekend days, but we really need to keep an eye on this because, as you know, living here in the United Kingdom, we are experiencing harsh weather at the moment, and it's one of our coldest winters for quite some years. Please keep in tune with all forecasts, and definitely listen to the best forecasts available to you via the news, the BBC, the Met Office, and YouTube and Twitter. Please stay safe, and where you can apply common sense just to help save lives, please do apply the common sense you can to save lives, such as don't let people walk on frozen lakes, don't let children go away without being accompanied by an adult, and don't drive in a blizzard. Things like that. Wear plenty of layers in the house, and don't go out underdressed. I wish you a very good week, and goodbye.